All right, excellent. Were you up at 2 a.m.?
No, I was sleeping at 11, and it was great. I love sleeping.
And it looks like you're sleeping now too, so that's great.
Of course I'm sleeping. It's like I haven't had coffee, I'm grumpy, I'm just...
Traphagen, you had one job, Traphagen.
Oh, crap. Now I have no job.
That's nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Now I like you a little bit more.
Just one little bit more at a time. No, second coffee doesn't make... Oh, you gave him the wrong one?
Minus one job.
Okay. Sometimes it's better when you don't plan. Awesome. So what we're going to try to do this morning, I actually have 4 lines of questions for you.
So we are going to finish early.
That's the problem with giving them the coffee. But what I want to start with is talking a little bit about ranking stuff. It's your favorite topic.
Great, I love that when you ask me about ranking stuff.
So, but what I actually want to do is focus on a concept that some people refer to as query deserves diversity.
Okay.
And basically what that is that, ranking signals might suggest one way of ranking pages, but because user needs are varied, you might use other algorithms to supplement the standardized results. A perfect example would be, somebody searches on how to tile a bathroom floor, and you get some YouTube videos in the results because a lot of people want YouTube videos. So that's an example of a query deserves diversity. But the first example I want to talk about is a query like Jaguar, because Jaguar can mean the animal, the car, an operating system, the guitar, and then a little modification, an American football team, right?
That's the one with the bat when they hit the ball.
Yes, that's the one, yes. I'm glad that...
Clarifying.
Yes. So if you do a search on Jaguar, and this is speculation on my part, you can react to it.
I will probably not, but sure.
Excellent. It might be that the normal results would show all car sites if you didn't separately recognize that, some of the people who are searching on that phrase actually want a page about the animal. So this is a good example of a potential query deserves diversity threat. Is there something like that that's real, that you look beyond the normal ranking signals and make an adjustment based on?
So there are a couple of them that off the top of my mind. One is what you just described, the Jaguar thing, where we don't actually know what the user wants, and then we would show them perhaps results about the animal, but then we would show disambiguation box.
Right below a knowledge panel.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Suggesting that they would look into the baseball team or whatever, and the car, and I didn't even know there's an operating system.
And a guitar.
Okay, guitar, fine. I'll take it. So that's one thing. That's typically that's very closely related to personalization, because obviously if I search for Jaguar and then I clicked on the animal because I'm more interested in the animal than in the baseball team for a good reason, then you shouldn't have the same, or you shouldn't get results about the animal because I clicked on the animal.
Sure.
So for you, we would also serve this ambiguation box, and then you can make your own choice and perhaps learn more about the baseball team. Oh, it's football team.
We're just going with it, Gary.
Okay, fine. The other thing is when we bring in results from our other properties like images, news, video, probably not news anymore, but video and images for sure. In that case, we have a system that learns that some sort of or some queries on our other properties typically do well for that particular query. So, for example, you search for Jaguar on, or we get many searches about Jaguar on video search, for example. Then, when the bidding happens in the search result page for a position, then Video Universal will bid for a position because it's very relevant for the query. It learned it from past searches on the video search engine.
So yeah, so there's this concept that you've been talking about is the idea that everything has to bid for its spot on the page,
Yes.
right, in the search results, and that's an important concept. But the information you have available for a video to bid for that spot is different than the kind of information you have for a normal blue link result, or different than you have for an image.
Yeah, so that information is normalized, of course. So every feature can bid similarly. Mm-hmm. But I won't go into details on how they are normalized.
Right, but
it also doesn't really matter.
Just in terms of what I was trying to get at to help the people in the audience with, so if you see a particular search query, how to install bathroom floor tile, and you see there are 2 videos in there, and you're trying to rank for that phrase with a web page, there probably are 2 less slots available on that page for you to rank because they're taken by videos, right? So from a optimization perspective and from a strategy perspective, right, you have to realize that you don't have 10 opportunities in that case, you have 8, right, because you're not going to displace the video entirely, at least, with the blue link.
Yeah, that's a good point. When you see a Video Universal on the web search results, then you probably want to start thinking about creating a video for that. But also realize that video ranking in video search is slightly different from web search ranking.
Yes.
Because the videos are inherently different from textual content.
Right.
So we use slightly other signals to rank those videos, especially if there is not enough text evidence or text around the videos. That would help us rank those videos.
Well, right, because the purpose of somebody who's in YouTube, a user intent when they're in YouTube is very different than when they're on Google.
I'm talking about video search specifically, not YouTube.
Oh, okay. So
YouTube is like a completely different company.
Right.
So, the fact that you see YouTube results in video search, that's because they do good SEO or their pages are structured in such a way that it's easy for us to understand them and to rank them.
Right.
With that train of thought, like if you wanted to create something that can compete with YouTube, then you probably want to do something that
like invest $100 million or?
It's actually 104, but yeah.
Oh, okay, 104 billion. It's good to have the number. It's good to make it quantitative. Okay, so so there is this thing, like if you see video or images, there is some level of decision in the bidding process that says it makes sense to have video or images there on the page. Right, got it.